Git profile, cloud, it really makes a good impression altogether when you put all these social handles. So those who don't know, Cloud Skill Boost, I can show you. It is a showcase profile from the Google Cloud, that where you can show your Google certification, your Google badges. So I can see he has done a lot of achieved Google badges. So that is very impressed and good to have that he is regularly working, since I guess I can see some badges are old from 2022. So it is that he is continuous learner. This clearly showcases, and he mentioned his GitHub profile, LinkedIn ID as well. So that is very good to have. Although I would recommend him to mention the subtitle here, like maybe BTech engineer or cloud engine, DevOps engineer, whatever he is. If he's a fresher, he can write like BTech student or something like this. And career objective, as you already have that much badges, that means you already have that knowledge. So no need to put a career objective, because if some time interview panel may ask what is your career objective which you have written in your resume, and if you are not able to answer this, then it will be gone a very bad impression, and it does not add any value at all in the resume. So make sure you remove this. And then you mention about the education, the BTech in computer science and engineering, maybe just a small mistake, like you can put T capital here in the BTech. And intermediate Bihar school exam, so you are still pursuing. So maybe here you can write aspiring cloud DevOps engineer or something like this. Then you mention skill, OS, Linux, Kubernetes. Then you mention the framework. So I don't consider Kubernetes as a framework. Better to mention it in a DevOps category, this Kubernetes, Docker, and all this. Bootstrap, automation, CI/CD, Bash, Shell, GCP. You mentioned GCP services. That is very good to have that you elaborated the services of cloud, GCP, IAM, cloud identity, compute engine, app engine. So these are very, that means you have really worked on the GCP, I guess. And Azure also, you mentioned some services, Azure Directory, Azure Identity Management, similar to this IAM, virtual machine, which is similar to Compute Engine, Azure Resource Manager, Virtual Network, language as you mentioned. So I suggest you better not to mention OS first, because these like GCP, I guess, is your highlight of your resume. So better to put this first above anything, then mention about all other things like other clouds, Azure and AWS, which you already worked. I can see lot of AWS services you also worked. So better to mention that. And you worked on Oracle as well, IAM, compartment, site-to-site VPN. So yeah, these skills are good to have mentioned, but better to mention it in the like starting, instead of mentioning this simple OS and these DevOps tools. Better to make a different category for DevOps. Okay. And maybe like another simple, just a English mistake, languages you can put like language instead of language. Then you mention, and I suggest you can put skills above everything. First is skills, then you can mention you mention some experience, so you can mention this experience below that, then mention your education, then or then mention certification, then in the very end you can mention your education. So it will give you a very good impression to like, because recruiter are generally looking for the keywords. So if they are looking for a Kubernetes skill guy, so they can see easily in the very starting, or they are looking for AWS. So it is very already good in shape your resume is. So better to just shuffle all these section between. And in certification, you have mentioned lot of certification. You are already Azure Fund. Okay, they are clickable, and they are you already Azure Fundamental certified. So like, what type of fundamental certification it is? It is for AZ 900. So you can uh, like uh, mention the code as well. Okay, it is fine as well. And Oracle Cloud for Foundation Associate. You done some lot of Oracle certification, then you have completed the as you already done this great certification from Oracle and Azure, so like these course website like Coursera and Udemy does not matter compared to like Oracle and Azure. So no need to mention them. If you want to continue with this seems like a bit of fresher kind of resume, gives you a lower edge compared to knowledge and work skill you already worked on. So better to like maybe you can remove it or it will be fine if you just wanted to put it. Then in experience, you mention AWS solution architect training. So you mentioned the time period as well, which is good to mention. And you implemented VPC peering, Bastion host, deploy three-tier web architecture, deploy a face recognition biometric app, cloud computing using AWS intern. Here I can see you mentioned I gain hands-on experience. So instead you can start it like simply by hands-on experience in AWS cloud and all, and then implemented secure web server. So like don't mention like first person pronouns here. Okay. And then you mention about your facilitator, Google Cloud Ready facilitators. You participated in some program. Then you mention your achievements that you are a technical volunteer, building code vertex, a community. Okay, good. You completed 500 plus lab. That's great to see. So from fresher point of view, I can see this is a very good resume. Just little bit of a shuffling is needed. Otherwise, your resume is absolutely fine. And you can go ahead and like if you just put the right keywords in the portal like through which you are applying the jobs, maybe you are applying through LinkedIn or Naukri portal, so better to put these keywords same there as well, because I see some people have very good resume but they don't put those relevant keywords, searchable keywords in their portal, and they did not get any calls. So better to mention all these keywords there as well. Okay. So that's all in this video. In tomorrow, like we do this session daily, so tomorrow let's check another resume and review it, and let's help each other. See you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe the channel and like this video. See you. Bye.